Etsy has millions of people buying products every single year. But if you wanted to start making money on Etsy today, there's one fairly obvious problem. What exactly should you be selling? There's an absolute ton of products on Etsy, so it can be difficult to decide, but one of the best options, and especially for beginners, is print on demand. And that's because there are plenty of tools you can use to easily create the designs that will sell extremely well on Etsy and other online marketplaces. And the beauty of print on demand is somebody else actually produces and ships the products for you. So all you really need to do is come up with the design, and you don't even need to hold stock. The product is only created and printed once somebody buys it, which means that's incredibly low risk for you. Of course, if you're not a graphic designer, you're probably thinking, well, how do I come up with decent designs to put on the print demand t-shirts or mugs or hoodies? Well, by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly the tool to use to easily create those designs for you, and they look really good. And through this video, we're going to find the right product idea, create the design, and turn it into something we can actually sell. And I'll even show you how to create your own imagery for marketing, which will be really effective for getting that sale in the first place. But why is print on demand the best option for this? Well, the traditional way of selling on Etsy would be to create or source a physical product. So if you wanted to sell mugs, you potentially need to buy all the mugs, store them somewhere, print or customize them, and then package every order, take everything to the post office or use a warehouse. And that is absolutely a viable business. It's a lot of risk involved, and it's a lot of upfront costs. And it's not exactly what you'd call beginner friendly. But digital products or print on demand products just solve that problem, because you only have to create that product once, and it can be sold an unlimited amount of times. And that removes one of the biggest financial barriers to starting an e-commerce business. But how do you come up with the design? Well, today we're going to use a tool called Kittle, which essentially creates the designs easily for you using AI prompts, which makes everything incredibly easy. Now, Kittle is a design platform which I've been doing a lot of experimenting with, and it's incredibly useful for print-on-demand products. And that's because it combines AI generation with a full design editor, and that is an important distinction, and it separates it from other AI software. Now, if you actually want to make this work, you want to come up with a decent prompt. I mean, Kittle will do a great job anyway, but if you really want to look and create a design that's unique, you don't just want to make it generic. You want to still have your own touch on it. You want to still make sure it's interesting and a fun idea that just works. So if you're going to think about what to design, come up with a detailed prompt yourself, exactly what you want your product to be. Now, what's perfect here with Kittle is I can literally input a prompt. So for this one, I'm just going to focus on a bit of millennial coffee humour, and the slogan is just going to be caffeine and existential dread, essentially using a bold 1970s inspired typography with a slightly distressed screen print texture. And this is because whenever I see t-shirts with this style, I think they always look really good. Here is the full prompt, and you can actually use this yourself if you'd like, and this will just be really good at coming up with an initial idea. And just adding the full detail here can just really help out Kittle with creating exactly what you want. By the way, if you want to easily get started on Kittle, then just use my link below in the description and use the code TylerTalks to get 25% off any paid plan. Okay, so this design's been created, and I'm not going to lie, I really like this. I think this is great already. And of course, you can now make edits, but essentially, just to really show you how good this tool is, we're going to also try it again with a different slogan. And what this will do is give you a different variation of the actual design, and which just gives you multiple options. But let's say we want to change the slogan from coffee and existential dread to running on coffee and questionable decisions. That way we can really get a look at how Kittle deals with multiple prompts and different designs. Now, if we try using running on coffee and questionable decisions, it'll give us a lovely new design, and you'll notice there's slight differences. It will generally just create variations, and of course you can always alter the prompt, you can edit the actual design yourself. And just to really play around with this, let's try using the running on coffee and questionable decisions prompt, but with a completely different style. So let's go for like a Y2K inspired t-shirt design with very different colors. And this is just to really show you what you can do. If we then go ahead and put that prompt in instead, we'll actually get something incredibly different. And you can see the difference here. Out of the free design, you can basically really have any variation you like. So whatever style you want to go for it. If you've seen something you like that someone's been wearing or on another store and you found that style to be really appealing, then you can input that as a prompt as well, and it will create a new design for you. If I'm honest though, out of these three, I'm gonna go with the first one because I just really like it. Now, what's great is that you can essentially get a PNG with a transparent background, which is great when inputting on actual products. So all you have to do in Kittle is just remove the background, and that will just give you something you can use. You then place it on the artboard, and then you can just export it. So you've now got that design to use on products, and that really didn't take long at all. But what's actually really good about Kittle is it gives you lots of different options for marketing. So rather than spending budget on actually sending this product with a t-shirt to models to take photos of themselves or to create UGC content, you can create all of this within Kittle and it will just make it for you. For example, if we go here, we can basically have a model wearing the t-shirt with the design. So all we have to do is essentially upload our design, which is the caffeine and existential dread, just describe the model, so that really can be anything, but let's just go for a young woman with red long hair and sunglasses. And then we can just pick a scene. So we've got multiple here, so let's just go for the graffiti wall, because I think that looks pretty cool. And within a minute or so, it will literally give us the model wearing the t-shirt and the design. And we can use this anywhere. We can use this for marketing, we can use it on social media, we can use it on Etsy. You have total freedom here, and it didn't take long to create at all. Of course, you can then do other versions of this if you would like, have multiple marketing images, which is incredibly useful. But we can actually go one step further. I can actually use a UGC video creating tool. Now, this has kind of blown my mind, because with this, again, we'll go for the young woman with red long hair and glasses, but this has kind of blown my mind because with this, it creates a super realistic looking video of the model in a, let's go for a scene switch, for example, which is really cool. And we've suddenly got this scene that just plays out again. We can use this on TikTok, we can use this on Instagram Reels, we can really use this anywhere, or on the listing itself. And it just didn't take long at all. We didn't need to actually create the t-shirt and send this out to influencers. It was just all created within Kittle itself. Now, all of a sudden, we've got all of this marketing material and the design all created in Kittle. All we need to do is just go ahead, just drop it into a print-on-demand platform. So if we hop onto Printify, for example, we can just throw this onto a product super easily. We just need to readjust it, make sure it looks good. Again, this could be on t-shirts, could be on mugs, could be on hoodies. It can really be on anything here. And then once we've done that, we can literally add different colors. And because we've got the transparent background on the PNG, it means that any color we add, it will just blend in correctly. Obviously, don't use clashing colors depending on what your design is. But really, if we just select some neutral colors here, it all just works. And then we've suddenly got all of these listing options with the marketing as well. And then all we need to do now is literally take this, go onto Etsy or any other online marketplace, and then just upload the product. Link it to your store. And then you can, if you want to have other designs, just hop back into Kittle and create more with new prompts. It's all super easy and it doesn't take long at all. So suddenly you can do this on a very low budget. And this basically means on a low budget, you've suddenly created an e-commerce store with multiple products and it's all been super easy. And it doesn't matter if you've not had any graphic design experience before because Kittle takes care of all the hard parts. Like I said, if you want to get started on Kittle, use my link in the description below and then use my promo code to get a discount on any paid plans. And let me know how it goes for you because I'd love to see your designs and what you create with Kittle. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.